Oh, thanks God the photographer has come. I was feeling so lonely.
वही मैं कह रही हूँ
makeup goes on. Otherwise, we will continue the second. But this V-shape, maybe 10 chairs. Don't worry, you are being continuously recorded. Yeah, you connected. Sound is coming. Somewhere some disconnection. It's top, not top side.
One thing is here to connect. You need it one thing. Oh, this one is we have to connect this.
Connect it from top, not from top side.
See?
Side is this and this. There is no back side, there is no top side. Correct?
Why has come like this? Yeah. Is it this one? Yeah. This one, right?
Because you are connecting wrong, some sound is coming there. Be careful.
Connect the outer output.
It should have like this.
This one, I think. Like this one, yeah.
Your connection is wrong. That is why the sound is coming there.
Maybe this one, right?
You want to do it? Oh, very good. You are which grade? 2, 3. Okay, no problem.
Bus. Here. Remove it. Or keep it. Keep it. And then
One chair here,
5 chairs, 5 chairs.
and you?
Seven.
One chair here also.
So this is the place we want to do. Yeah. Now, next one I will show on the screen.
Can we have the photo session later on, beautiful ladies?
Now their makeup will go.
All the gorgeous ladies are requested to settle down. And I am handing over the
Don't worry.
mic to our MC,
Don't worry. Okay.
who's about to formally begin the program.
This.
Welcome our madam. Because she didn't
Is
come.
Shruti Dhara sir here?
And then who's going to talk?
The robotic man will come.
Okay.
That clean shave, head shave.
Okay.
Somebody has gone to catch it.
Okay, sure.
See, let Millie get tensed. When she gets tensed, everything goes off.
People have the
DrTPS?
Yes.
Have you seen Shruti Dhara sir?
Somebody has gone to catch him.
Okay.
They are playing Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
Shruti is somewhere there. Somebody has learned the music, you will have Shruti, no?
Shruti, yes. Rhythm.
Rhythm. So somebody can sing a song. Who is a good singer now? Hey, Shelly, call somebody to sing a song.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, come. Otherwise, we will start the panel discussion.
No, just hold on. Sir, Shruti Dhara sir.
आ रहा देखो उसका बास्केट आ गया पहले.
Yes.
The idea is the valuable things are inside, so he has taken the basket. He will come behind running. Make it lighter. Yeah. Man cave. We are all waiting.
So the handsome Hank is already here. Can we give him a resounding huge round of applause and clap?
I will make him feel comfortable. Right. I don't know any of these people, but
Wishing you all a
No,
very
who can
good
catch
morning, and I'm very happy to see you all today.
Let Mali be
I
careful.
warmly welcome one of the panel experts
Drink
to
some
our
water.
discussion today, Dr. Sajiva Palgampala, who is one of the main lecturers from CINEC campus. I warmly welcome you to the conference on behalf of the panelists.
you are going to release her book today.
Yes, we do have a birthday.
Sri Lanka Learns Adaptive Learning, on which we will have a discussion also in one of the panels.
Yeah. As the first activity of the day, we are going to have the expert talk with Dr. Shrutidhara Arya, who is the founder in pre-robotics in AI and early childhood education. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Shrutidhara.
Yes. Thank you. I have WhatsApp disconnect, but I speak it.
Yeah, sure.
I hope you had lovely breakfast today.
Yes, of course.
Some of you must have had at your respective homes. Oh my God, this table is looking so vibrant. Yes. And I can hear Bhutan speaking. I was waiting since 10 minutes. Thank you very much. So, we are going to discuss a topic which is, as of now, is not relevant for most of the people. They think robotics and artificial intelligence and coding. This is the topic for senior students, or this is a topic for the college students or engineering students. They were right till the revolution started during COVID. COVID was the time the coding, that robotics, that particular subject gained relevance, gained acceptance. Today we are going to discuss that because you are the teachers to teach the most entry level of students, right? The foundation level. So how it can be relevant to those lovely kids, right? So my name is Shrutidhar Arya. Shrutidhar. So can everybody pronounce my name? It is not Shrutidhara. It is Shrutidhar. Because as per Sanskrit, if A is there in the last, it means it is a complete letter. Otherwise it is called Halant in Hindi, right? Or Sanskrit. So it is Shrutidhar. Shruti means to listen and Dhar means to memorize. So I am a good listener. That is the meaning of my name. And in Sanskrit, Shruti is also the name of Vedas, the most ancient books in the world. So whatever written in Vedas, I should follow these important mantras. So that's what the meaning of my name. So I deal with the school since last 16 years, and I have multiple products to deal with the schools. I am into international travel programs, and that I started in 2008, and I was the first person to start the NASA education program for the schools in South Asia. So in 2008 we took the first trip of students to Kennedy Space Center. After that, especially in India, it has become a fashion to take students. Then we ventured into robotics, realizing that that is the future. So next world education order is of robotics, right? So next slide, please. Yes. So what is AI robotics education? So robotics, though it has a specific relevance to robots, but when we talk about robotics education, it includes every aspect of blocks, coding, mechanical, electronics, STEM, electrical, robots, artificial intelligence, and so on. There are so many relevant topics, right? So whenever I am going to discuss about robotics, it does not mean only robots, right? It includes everything as per the AI and robotics education is concerned. Next. So, especially during COVID, we realized one thing, that AI is helping technology and humanity to coexist. In our childhood, our elders used to tell that this technology is spoiling the things. It is spoiling the humanity. But in COVID, you must have realized that because of this technology, crores of people, millions of people could survive because of the technology, because of the vaccine. So how the vaccine was developed? Because of the technology, right? How the best of the treatment was given in the hospitals? Because of the technology. So technology is no more the enemy of humanity. It is, in fact, if it is used in proper manner, it is helping the humanity. Everything has positive and negative, right? So the way we take the concept of robotics and AI in positive manner, it is going to help the humanity. Now you say, previous. So you say in any of the things, you will find AI or robotics or coding is playing a very important and vital role, right? You are working from home without going to office, and still the corporates were making money, and you are getting your salaries because you are using the technology, you are using the internet, right? In hospitals, in industries were doing good production because of the robots. So nothing is stopped, right? Next. Now the question is, just one more slide back, I think yes. So Bill Gates told in 2010, robotics and other combinations will make the world pretty fantastic compared to today. Yeah, every aspect has its negative and positive. But don't you realize, because of the technology, because of the robotics, so many things have become so easy today. So instead of me telling everything, I will ask this question from every table. You have to tell me one example that how robotics is helping our today's life, right? So from which table we should start? Table number 8. Yeah. Tell one of you how the robotics is helping in our in making our life easier than before. Any table can start with. Yeah.
Cleaning the floor, wiping the floor.
Robotics is also being used nowadays for cleaning the floor.
Yes, yes. Your cleaning robot is there, yes. I can say that Praveen ji used to do that job at home. After that robot has come to his house, he is so relieved now. Yeah, anyone else?
Robotics even helps in healthcare, in hospitals, healthcare.
Health camp.
Care.
So how the robots are helping in the health camps?
In distributing the medicines.
Okay, robots are distributing medicines. Yes, that is there in some of the hospitals, exactly. Yes, yeah.
Surgeries.
Anywhere, in a restaurant and then.
They're using the drones. You can serve the food anywhere. Yes, that is also. Drone is also a robot.
Yes.
So we'll discuss about what is robot. Yeah. Recycling. Okay, yes. Yes, the vibrant group.
In transportation.
In transportation. Okay. Means how the robots are helping in that?
Electronic cars and
Tesla cars, I think.
Tesla cars, yes, AI-driven Tesla cars. Yeah, somehow. Tell me one example the robots are helping in your day-to-day life.
Cleaning the houses, instead of maids, we can have the robots.
No, but is it happening already? I am asking one of the example which is already helping you. As he has told me, now instead of him, his robot is sweeping the floor.
Yeah, cleanliness.
Cleaning robot. Yeah.
May
So
I-
any other example like this?
May I, yes. You know, I happened to experience this when I visit Korea. In Seoul, I went to a shopping complex and I want to buy some stuff. And imagine ladies doing shopping, going here and there, picking things. Like, I did not want to worry much. I just stood on a kind of a glass slab and suits were passing. And all these suits which suits to my body, my figure is there, it matches. Then I just press what I wanted. Then the shoes, again passing the shoes. I just want to put my leg and it matches. Then my handbags. Then my makeups. It's just a click of a button, it did everything. So I did not.
So you were more than happy.
Of course.
Yeah,
it
wow.
did the job for me. And there are even medicine. When it comes to medicine, with the robotics, you can exactly, it's like nanotechnology.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
just exactly point out the place where the problem is. So that for medicine, even you don't need to find live partners, you can find robotic partners.
It's a great thing.
No worries.
Robotics husband and wife.
Bollywood has already come up with this.
Yes.
Bollywood has changed the heroine. Now the heroine is a robot.
So this decade is for the multi-fold revolution in robotics and artificial intelligence. So now as we all discussed that in every field there is a role of robotics, there is a role of coding, there is a role of artificial intelligence. Then the next question is, we need millions of experts. Don't we?
Yes.
We need millions of experts. So from where we will bring those experts? We thus need We thus need millions of experts to meet the demand. So the need of hour is to make strong foundation of these experts as early as of nursery, pre-primary level of education. Until as we don't have the strong foundation, we cannot get quality experts. So we have to give that quality education relevant to AI, robotics and coding with simple methods so that they become the great expert in future. That is the need of hour. So that is the only way. Today, suppose there is one student in 10th grade, he is studying humanities, and you ask him to study this, he will not able to grasp the things in the way the kid at the nursery level can do. Right? Next, please. This is the video of our Prime Minister of India. So it is in Hindi, but there are English titles are there, so that you can read. So he understood the realized.
हमें अपने स्टूडेंट्स को 21st सेंचुरी की स्किल्स के साथ आगे बढ़ाना है। ये 21st सेंचुरी की स्किल्स क्या होगी? ये होगी क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, क्रिएटिविटी, कोलैबोरेशन, क्यूरियोसिटी और कम्युनिकेशन। हमारे स्टूडेंट्स सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर, सस्टेनेबल साइंस को समझे, उस दिशा में सोचे, ये सब आज समय की मांग है, बहुत जरूरी है। और इसलिए छात्र शुरुआत से ही कोडिंग सीखे, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को समझे, इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स, क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग, डाटा साइंस और रोबोटिक्स, इससे जुड़े सारी बातों को भी।
So all the countries have now realized that we should teach these important topics like maths, our language, local language, English. So coding is also going to be the language or topic or subject to learn since starting, right? Next. So now we go to the history little bit, one slide related to history. Coding is not new. It is there since even 5 centuries before BC. How? Of course, all the friends who are from Sri Lanka and other places, they must not be knowing about Sanskrit language. Sanskrit is considered as one of the oldest language in the world. And to understand, because Sanskrit is preserved in mantras and shlokas. These are the kind of songs. But to understand these shlokas and mantras, there was a gentleman called Panini. He developed a book called Ashtadhyayi. And for every shloka, he made one small sutra. Sutra means nothing but code. Instead of reciting whole of the shlok or mantra, he just used one sutra. In such a way, in such a grammatic manner, so that we can understand the total meaning. So in today's world, Panini was a programmer. So he programmed in such a way that you, with one sutra, with one code, you can understand the total logic. So what is coding basically? Coding is to code some particular aspect or some particular task or something with a very short code. Or it's a combination of short codes. So who does that? A programmer. So, but at nursery level, we'll discuss in coming slides, you all are going to be the programmer. You don't need any qualification for that. It's so simple. How the coding can be started at early childhood, you will wonder, wow, it's so easy. Using the codes derived by you, you can make a story. So we'll come to that. So I was just talking about the history, right? So this is the, I can share this in the group. This is the link, so you can go and search about Panini. And during Mahabharata, you must be knowing that one of the battle of centuries was fought, and there was a king of Kaurav's father, Dhritarashtra. He was blind, but his secretary, Mr. Sanjay, he was narrating the whole story and telling him everything what is happening at the field of war. So how it was possible? Without technology, it was not possible. And then Pandavas at the same time were discussing about all the actions they had done today, and they also identified, okay, that particular enemy person has done this. So they analyzed using the technology which was similar to AI. AI is nothing but based on the data, whatever the decision you take, we'll discuss in detail what is coding, what is robotics, and what is AI. So they did that. So history is repeating, which was always there in our ancient time, which is coming back today, right? Next slide, please. Yes. So this is, see, when you will able to teach robotics or AI to your kids, once you know the little fundas about robotics, right? So can you tell me the difference between robot and machine? Can anybody tell me? Yes, Bhutan, please.
Okay, good morning to all. Okay, differences between robot and the machine is that in a robot the program is already installed there, and in the machine has to be worked with the fuel or the electricity, and the battery. That is to my knowledge, but I think the robot works with the program that is already installed in it.
I think it was already written. See, what is machine? A fan. Fan is a machine. Same fan can work as a robot when it runs in automatic mode. Suppose we design and program in such a way that the fan should start automatically as soon as the temperature goes above 25 degrees centigrade, it becomes a robot. So any machine which works in semi-automatic and automatic manner is a robot. The robot does not have any shape. The robot which we understand today, which is similar to human, is considered as a robot, but that is not the reality. Any semi-automatic or automatic machine is called a robot. The robot which looks similar to the human is called a humanoid robot, which looks like humanoid. He does actions like human, that's the reason it is called humanoid machine. But in general term, robotics is what? Robot is what? A machine which works in semi-automatic or automatic manner. So nowadays all the air conditioned, they have this facility कि as soon as the temperature goes below 16 degree, it switch off automatically, right? So that is also a robot. So that's the basic understanding we should have as a nursery teacher, as a early childhood teacher, to understand the basic concept. The clarity has to be there. So once we have the clarity of the basic things, then only we can teach. So that was about robots. Now what is artificial intelligence? That is something very interesting to understand. Everybody knows AI is this is the fashion, and this is the need of hour, and this is in everybody's life. But what is AI? What is the full form of AI? Artificial intelligence. So let's talk about the human intelligence first. I will give a very interesting example, right? This is what? Water bottle. How I know? After seeing this, how I can say that this is the water bottle? Can anybody tell me the reason? How I know? Because since childhood, my parents, my teachers, they have told me that any object of this shape is bottle. Right? Similarly, I'm not taking your purse. How I know this is the purse of blue color? Now the color identification. Since childhood, I have been told that this color is black. Right? So these data are fed in my mind since childhood. More data you have in your mind, more precise you will be to identify any particular thing. So that was the human intelligence, right? So the more contents you have, you will able to identify or to reach to a conclusion very fast. So now in artificial intelligence, there will be a program that will collect the data. And based on the data, so Rajni ma'am is there? No, she is not there. So there are different AI programs for teaching the kids. For Teachable is one of them. So that so many products are going in front of them, and we ask them to identify a glass. So as soon as glass comes in front of that camera, they identify because they have the data of all these things. So that is the only difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. So we can say is a branch of computer science, of course, which involves developing computer programs to complete tasks that would otherwise require human intelligence, right? So now to make a program, make a robot automatic, we need the automation either through coding or artificial intelligence. So once we do that, that becomes artificially intelligent robots. Yeah.
I used to be in a class where we teach young children about robotics and coding. So the kids were supposed to have a bee-bot, which is like a little insect. It's called bee-bot. And I was wondering all the time, how could you call this a robot? So when we were starting to teach them about coding, like there were 4 arrows on the top of that bee-bot. It is looking like a coconut shell. So on the top of the bee-bot, there are 4 buttons, and we have to ask the kids to make the code using the arrows about the direction. Imagine there's a tree, and this is the robot, the bee-bot, and we have to put the arrows according to the direction where it has to go and how many steps it would take. So the child would measure the steps as the size of the robot, and they will count the steps and they will do the arrows. So that's when I got to know a robot is not like automatic thing. We also have to do the coding so that it will be a robot. So thank you. Right, I got it clear today.
Yeah, thank you very much. So one of the kid has passed the exam today.
That's amazing.
So the basics need to understood very clearly, then only you can teach, right? So you don't need very hi-fi training program, but you should learn the basics so that you can teach to your students, right? So now you understood when the robotics is added with artificial intelligence, doing some coding, it becomes artificially intelligent robots, right? So what is the advantage of robotics? It increases efficiency, speed, and quality. Suppose 4 humans are doing one work in 5 hours, the one robot will do in 20 minutes. And very less chances of error. Very less. I won't say it is 0, but very less chances of error. Right? So coding is the mantra to drive both AI and robotics. Without coding, nothing will work, right? So coding means we'll learn something very interesting. Next, please. So why AI coding STEM robotics education at early childhood? The child is the open platform. The kid at nursery level comes with nothing inside. So whatever we feed will be taken by the kid with highest speed, because there is nothing, there is no traffic inside. The grasping power of the kid is the best, the highest. So that is the most important thing, that we should teach these things at the early age. Make learning joyful. I'll give you one example. Suppose in one school we have given a robot, humanoid robot, and we have fed a rhyme related to traffic signals, to learn traffic signals. So robot is dancing and singing about the different red lights, when to stop. Kids are also doing. So it became so joyful for them. So every day after reaching home, they were singing and they were, okay, red light like this. So the learning becomes joyful with robotics. It becomes very interesting. Clarity of subject fundamentals, right? For example, in your kit we have a battery. But if you are teaching in theory or showing the video and all, give this battery to their hand. This is the battery. Do you think they will forget in their life? They will never. Tell them about the motor, how it works. Give that particular motor in their hand. They will never forget for the life. So you can clear their fundamentals related to science, mathematics very easily using robotics or AI and coding. Eagerness to go to school. When they realize there is something very interesting, something I can do, I can play with. Even making a paper plane is also a robotics. You are bringing their creativity out, right? So developing these small activities which are related to day-to-day work is actually makes them to go to school every day, right? Next. This is he is the kid of grade 2 and again grade 2, and even if you see the robotics lab, they think, yes, I should go to school every day. So at early age only they learn how to screw, how to attach the things. Don't you think this is interesting? Rather than studying something which is they have to mug up again and again, right? Next. So what are the benefits of AI robotics in early childhood education? These are a little different. What we discussed. This is basically for teachers. Using the AI and robotics, you can personalize teaching. Because based on AI, there are tools which are given to the teachers. They can analyze the strengths and weaknesses of every student. Suppose he is not able to memorize after seeing 10 times, he is not able to memorize, okay, this is battery. So you know his weakness. So accordingly you can work, right? And it becomes an interactive tool. The one kid is not responding to you, but you realize he likes to do something related to electronics or buttons. So you are giving that particular job or that activity to that kid, so that he becomes interactive with you. You will be able to build that rapport by doing some of the practical things. Assessment and feedback. So based on AI data, you know that which student, which group of students are good, which are not good. You can make your report, you can talk to their parents, so that as a team, as we discussed yesterday, as a team you can address that particular situation very well. Logical thinking. So there are different type of projects. Okay, these are different things. If I bring these two colors together, suppose there are balls of 4 colors, and we teach them to bring balls of same color together. So they will think, okay, there are 3 balls of red and 1 is of blue. So they will try to use their brain. Okay, now I have to bring. You need not to tell. They will understand. Okay, I have to bring all the red color balls together, right? And developing critical thinking and skills. So they will start, as you have seen in the picture, they will start learning different skills like screwing, like attaching the things, or cutting the paper, or so many things. Next. So coding is just an integral part of robotics and AI. Coding is like learning formulas. So now you know about maths. There is a brilliant student of mathematics sitting here, right? So tell me, if you know all the formulas and you just mug up, is it of any use? Until unless you don't use in applications, you use in algebra, you use in geometry. So coding is just like that. Just learning coding is not sufficient. You have to learn, you have to teach using these coding in different applications. The applications have different levels. For early childhood, it has different levels. For the senior student, it has different levels. So every level, there are hierarchies, right? So thus learning coding is useless until unless it is applications, its application robotics and AI are not learned. Next.
So what do you think about Minecraft as a coding lesson?
Yeah, that is one of the way of learning the things. See, there are different companies and different ways they have come up. So every product is good. But only one thing we have to remember, ki the kind of project we are doing is relevant to that age group. And second, it is not something which they cannot grasp. We should be of their level. Yes, this is something, how to teach basics of coding. We already do the coding in our classes. Every student we can give them a roll number. Nothing but the coding. This is the simplest way of coding we already use. Okay, Suresh, 1, 2, 3, right? We do that. Now, that is something very interesting you should use in practical manner. So, who are the programmers? I want to hear from you. Who are the programmers? We all. Yes, we are the programmers. So, what we do now, suppose you have brought these two foods together and given them the name candy. And then another 3 students, you have given the name bread. So these are the codes you have given. Now build a story. You know, these two, you bring these 2 students, okay, these are candy. So as soon as you call candy, these 2 students will come, right? You have already used the code. Similarly for these 3 students, bread. So now you can make a breakfast story for them. This is one of the examples. There are so many things you can do, and no need of any coding languages at this age. You are the programmer. You can use any language to teach basics of coding. You can make their foundation very, very strong by using this simplest of the method. Very, very simple. Can anything be simpler than this? Right? So teacher build a story with these codes to make so interesting for the kids. Next. Okay, now it's time for a activity for us. So I have 7 kids, not more than that. So wherever the kids are not there, they can join your friends on other tables. Because of customs, they did not allow more of the batteries. And in every kit, this is the kit. So every kit you have a paper, right? So there are 2 activities. So one activity is, so this is the mini block you have. There are certain blocks are there and the names are written. And around 10 projects we can make using this kit. So we are going to do 2 kits today. So one is a light system. So let's do the activity which says the light control. You have the paper, you can follow it. Can we start? This is a battery. So the diagram is already given and all the things are there. Yeah, please you. This will connect to the back. So this is positive, this is negative. So you have to do it reverse. Yeah. You can help the kids. Oh, thanks God the photographer has come. I was feeling so lonely. which is on the display now. So now, what is the relevance of this activity? Now you must have seen the street lights. Please attention, please, street lights. So as soon as it gets dark, the lights are on. So this is that activity. Right? Please do.
You were not there yesterday? No.
Flow like a river, grow like a tree.
Flow like a river,
yes,
grow
I
like a
didn't
tree.
stop thinking about that, and thank you so much. That gives me so much energy today. I will post it on Facebook.
See, there are three basic things to lead your life. Okay, role, goal, values.
Yeah.
I have a value, very punctual, but sometimes my goal is to meet you, right? And I have no role on controlling the whole sequence. So what is to be done? Give relevance to these two, forget your values.
Yeah.
There are times where we can
Just forget values because you have a greater goal and greater role to play.
for the greater goal and goal. You can bring your value. Otherwise, it won't match. It won't align.
See, you three things, role, goal, values can never be balanced equally. She has a role at home today, say somebody's birthday. She has to go with her
So now
husband.
we were talking about the how
But this
joyful
program
it
is there.
So as soon as
So she is foregoing one role
start listening,
For this
for the
goal.
another role because she has a bigger goal.
so you are
Yeah.
giving them that confidence of achievement. Yes, I did
Balancing
it.
role, goal, value is like
You know, like coming from Dubai to Sri Lanka is like one of the hell I've been through, right? And but I still make
We
it.
can have the
So,
Where is
yeah.
Dubai, which is
Royal Grammar School.
Huh?
Royal Grammar School from the UK.
I
Queen
was there
School.
in Birla Public School. All Indian schools are amazing.
Yes, they are kind of
Indian
like
school,
Indian ones, right?
Indian school,
Yes, yeah, they are good schools too.
Good
Yeah.
Lame school, Good Lame school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Good
these
Lame.
schools I visit, Good Lame.
So when you go
No
to Dubai
schools
again,
in Dubai
you
I
can make.
left.
Really?
All teachers are my students.
Wow, amazing. Good to
All.
know that.
And Kuwait, all the 17 schools, Indian schools, one day I go for teachers, there is holiday. Next day another school holiday for them. So I am the
See, now
person who
this is
gets
the
17 days
street light.
holidays for 17 schools in a row.
switching on
So
automatically.
I can
Bahrain.
find a
So
job
this
in
is the
Dubai in your
sensor.
one of your friends'
As soon as
program.
I put
That's
my
not a problem.
hand in
Oh,
front
thank
of
you,
this,
doctor.
the lights are on. So you are teaching the basic concept of life using this kit.
अभी टी ब्रेक ना
Understood?
टी ब्रेक
नहीं है
है टी रेडी है
उसमें लिखा हुआ है
हैं?
टी ब्रेक लिखा हुआ है
We have to
So
have
whenever
chai
they
is
go
there, it's
home,
already there.
they will see the
Just say
street
tea
lights, they
break.
will understand how it is working.
Tea is there, break is there, man. How can you have without tea? I want. We break.
you walk
We break otherwise.
The girls,
Give a tea
we don't
break.
have the project today for the girls,
You
but
know,
we have the project for the
attention and
girls. also.
retention power, like they have to understand.
First belongs to the work with no eyelids to the eyes. First belongs to the work
We have
with
the
no
robotic
eyelids to the
particle.
eyes. You require rest in between. Yeah, please take it. Come.
So did you enjoy the activity?
Yes.
So now, see the screen please. See the screen please. You can play later on during the tea time also. It will be here only. We'll give extra time to the kids. Right? So you ask question, you code, I will decode. Yes. Yeah. You will code, I will decode.
Ma'am, you want the mic?
Razi ma'am, any question? Razi ma'am is busy in her coffee and
My
tea.
workshop.
Yeah, so we have a vendor, they develop on our behalf. So for especially for the early childhood, we'll be developing so many kits like this. And also the program.
Okay.
So I decoded. Answer is the decode. So now to inform all of you that we are developing exclusively designed kit for early childhood, which will be available in 3-4 months time. This is one of the sample, and we'll be also developing programs so that you can use these programs to teach kids. We are going to develop different stories which we can tell the students using the human code, right? The kids will love it, right? So you can use the kids as your 1 or 2 codes, and then you can make the complete story, right? So this is related to robotics. I'll take another 5 minutes. That is another thing which I am just going to discuss. So I hope you enjoyed the small presentation. So I had to cut it down. I took 3 hours to cut it down from 2 hours to 40 minutes. So now this is one of the things, and as you know, of course, Bhutan is one of the most happiest country of the world. I happen to be another happiest country of the world, that is Finland.
Put the signature, they will love it.
In April, and there were a group of principals and teachers, and we have tied up with the education department in Finland. Finland is considered as the most innovative education system, and actually I have realized that. So on a regular basis, we will be having international program of Finland in Finland itself. And so, though it's a comparatively a little higher value program, but it is worth it. The way they are teaching their students, it is amazing to learn. And of course, when we are going so far, we have to see some of the important wonders of life of the world, like Northern Lights, Santa Claus Village. So I will be showing a video of just 5 minutes, so that
Till last moment I was designing, shall I wear a sari or a when
See my cute girl. Lanka monkey.
Lanka monkey.
Lanka monkey.
that means?
Monkey, you know.
Okay, Lanka.
We left a few monkeys when Rama was.
Okay. Yeah, he left one.
Rama left one. Sugriva.
Oh, smart.
I want also one picture.
I'll teach you the English version of Ramayana. Rama, Lakshmana, Sugriva and Hanuman gathered a great army of monkeys. Then they went to the city of Lanka, where
so some people
Sita suffered
are
agony.
little early.
Sita suffered agony, killed the cruel Ravana, and went back Ayodhya.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Doctor, when we have a panel discussion,
We'll start now after chat.
what's the topic?
Any topic can be
Yeah,
discussed.
ladies and gentlemen,
We'll club all the
before the
topics.
video gets loaded, there is a small twist which I am bringing to today's session, and that is very gently, politely, table by table, you can go. You can pick up your teacups and your breakfast plates, come back to the table only, sip your coffee, tea, enjoy your breakfast, and then see the video. Okay? So I request all of you to please go
Table by
and take your tea, coffee, bring it to the table along with the breakfast plate.
With the table you go.
And enjoy your breakfast,
Your
tea,
sense of
coffee,
humor.
along with the video. And one more announcement.
Yesterday somebody.
We talk about sustainability.
be on the table.
development and all.
Everybody jump up.
Though we are teaching
Your train is
nursery
coming
kids,
on platform
but
number 1.
yesterday
People jumped from
GFECER
platform
has
to the
taken a
rail.
very good session of mindfulness, which has left a message to us. We can see so many bottles kept on everybody's table.
Finished bottles.
Good utilization of that bottle.
Cold water.
You open the bottle, empty it, and then only open the next bottle. Okay? Because last evening we saw so many open bottles, and all those bottles were a waste. So we have to preserve water. We talk about sustainable development, we talk about mindfulness. Okay? So let us be so positive that good utilization of the water, and do not waste the water at all. Do not waste the water bottle at all. And this is what we will be teaching our children also. Okay, so thank you so much for the cooperation. Yeah, I request everyone to get their breakfast plates, tea, coffee, because the video will take time to load.
Yes, I brought. You do? Yeah.
I will.
Organizers.
सेशन एक बार फोटो 2 बार कल थे ना नहीं पर किसी ने तो लिया था आपके फोटो
सन ने लिया था
मेरा भी आ गया
Programs in Sri Lanka also. So I will ask my country program manager to meet you, come and meet you.
Yeah, sure. Go by.
I will give a card to him, and then we can see. So
Yeah, we can plan a lot of things. Like you asked TP, I invited you to my. You told me, right?
yeah.
You know, we can do a lot marvelous things.
This is actually the best
And you can share my cards with them.
Yeah.
We can have a kind of collaboration between a lot of things, because my students are teachers, so I have a huge number, quite a large number of groups where we can address this.
One of the major programs what we are doing in Sri Lanka is we are providing skill training to school dropouts and college dropouts. So it's a 4 months training, and
That's really interesting.
and we train them and help them to get placed.
Internships and all, yeah, that's really good because they are helpless.
You are in the queue.
I work with this organization.
मैम तो प्रोड्यूस हो लो
Is it an NGO?
It's a French word. So,
There's a few.
ඒත් ඉතින් මේ කටවලක් සිටිනවනේ
No.
Yeah.
Here only. I'm still
Because
working.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please make it a quick procedure. I want you all back to the tables with your plates and with your tea and coffee.
Take your research.
We are about to play the video. I am playing the video. I request the attendees to kindly come back. Sir, we can play the video. I don't want you to miss the glimpse of the video.
And I'm sure you won't like to miss it. You know the difference between shopping and window shopping?
Yes.
Right now we are window touring. Yes. To make it reality very soon.
Thank you so much.
मैम आपका पेट नहीं भरा अभी?
Start? Hello. हो गया हो आ जाए.
Yes.
Video over ना?
Video.
Can I get you a vegetarian plate, please?
Yes, you can play on the video.
I'm good.
Okay.
So you
So video is on.
Add my tea.
Maximum
Not
table
worried
should be
much.
occupied
He doesn't eat much. That is the we are
with the
worried.
breakfast, tea and
We are
coffee.
really worried.
Others will please settle down, please.
Okay.
मितं भुक्त्वा eat little शतं जप्त्वा keep praying पदशतं शनैः walk like a dog. Okay. वामभागे शयनस्य turn left and sleep. Bishak Gim Prayojan. You will never require a doctor in your life.
What he says, eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But when you eat apples
But you
nowadays,
yourself is a doctor. That's a problem.
nowadays, that is, even if you die, no need emba for your body. True, true.
Where is our MC?
MC is missing.
That is fine. Video starting. Please come fast.
Fast is a problem. They are filling. They can't fast.
Northern Lights. This is showing the actual Northern Lights which we have taken. All these pictures are from our last program, so there is nothing from Google.
Are you all excited to watch the video?
Okay.
So here we go.
This is the University of Helsinki where we have our session. This is a Finnish school, primary school.
Yes, Praveen ji.
Participation of everyone.
Participation of Do we have all the 5 fingers? Same? Equal height? Or variations? Okay. Now I want you to close all the fingers into a fist like this. DrTPS, I'm coming towards you. DrTPS, I'm coming towards you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm coming towards you. So, when we close the fingers into a fist, okay, do you think all the fingers here play the same role? No, if it is a fist like this. Yes. Okay, so there is no discrimination, which is the little finger, which is the middle finger, which is the ring finger, nothing like this. Okay, so the meaning is, when I talk about this table, I can see Nepali sitting over here, I can see Sri Lankan sitting over here, I can see Bhutan sitting over here. This is an international conference, we have so many countries who are participating, but has the organizers given you any thumb rule that the left should only be the tables for Bhutanese, right should only be this table for Nepalese, the other side only the Indians will be sitting, and this side the table is reserved only for Sri Lankans. Everyone can see this. Table number 8. See, we have this table number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But is there any country written? No. There is no country written. And if I can see that all the tables, they are different, you know, all parts are different nationalities sitting together. What does it mean? There is no discrimination. Okay? We are all united. Okay? And that is what Praveenji also told, participation. So, when we talk about inclusion, can you please the next slide? Next. What is inclusive education? All students, regardless of any challenge. First of all, let me ask you one question. A child takes birth on the world. Okay? Child is normal, it's okay. But suppose if a child takes birth with some challenges, do you think it's a child's fault? No. So why often they give the punishment to the child? At times it happens that parents do not accept such children. Okay, they send those children somewhere else. They don't adopt those children. But the same question I'm asking again. Whoever is taking birth on this world, you know, there is no mistake of that particular child. So why to give punishment to that child? Why some indifferent attitude to that particular child? And when I'm talking about, you know, small children, when I'm talking about the early educators and the small children, for us, all are alike. So why this differentiation? And why being teachers? How can we use this word? These are normal children. These are abnormal children. These are intelligent children. These are average children, below average. See, being a teacher, should we say this? I want to teach only the green. 90 plus I want in my section exclusively because I am worried for my board result. I want to be the best teacher. I want to be the teacher of the year. I want all my children to give me 100% result. So I want section A. Okay? With a green. Then comes section B, which is slightly little lower than this. So do you think our school should divide the children according to their mental level? A, B, C, D, E, F, and F section is exclusively reserved for the dullers. Okay, they say they don't have mind. We don't want to teach them. They will not give us results. They will fail. Being a teacher, you are categorizing. You are taking the children with a baggage. 90 plus, 80 plus. This should not be done. Okay, this should never be done. We have to treat all the children equally. And this is the reason why, if I talk about India, if I talk about CBSE, CBSE has banned this word, physically handicapped. We cannot call any child physically handicapped. What we need to call them? Differently able. Special children. Okay? And why that child should be devoid to have all the parents of life? Why can't we give that child a normal childhood? That is what the meaning is. So what is inclusive education? All students, regardless of any challenges they may have, are placed in age-appropriate general education classes that are in their own neighborhood schools. And also, why the parents should be pressurized? I will not be giving the admission to your child in my school. They are normal children's study. You go and fetch some different school. The school which is specially meant for such children. Why? The parent is ready to pay the same fees. The child is eager to have the same education. Why that child cannot be treated like a normal child? So it is high time we need to change our mentality. The management, the principal, the high end I'm talking about, we need to change our mentality and need to treat every child equally. Next slide. Okay, principles of inclusive education, teaching and learning about cultures and religions, exploring multiple identities, preventing prejudices, promoting social justice, teaching all students, choosing appropriate materials, and adapting and integrating lessons appropriately. Now, suppose if you have a class, and I say, I have a class of mixed students. Some can be bright, some can be average, some can be below average, some might take time to understand. So when I prepare my lesson plan, so will I prepare such a lesson plan that goes over the head? Or I have to treat my class in such a manner that each and everyone should understand what I am teaching. So the teaching should be children friendly or teacher friendly. Okay, I have to come down to their level to make them understand what I am teaching. There is no way wasting, 40 minutes in a class, blah 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 blah, giving lecture, and then coming out of the class, I finished my job. My lesson is completed. My syllabus is completed. No. If nothing goes in the head, your purpose as a teacher is not solved in the class. Unless and until every single child sitting over there understands the concept and understands that and that child is able to answer your questions the other day, then your purpose as a teacher is solved. Next. 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 Yes, this is an important slide. Everyone fits together in an inclusive education classroom. All students learning together, despite of class, color, creed, religion, disabilities, we are not bothered. But we are all together. Giving teachers assistance and support, focusing on abilities, not very important. Focusing on abilities, not disabilities. I don't know about the other national sitting over here, but when I talk about India, Indians, how many of you have watched Shrikant? The movie? Yes. Recently released movie. There's a famous dialogue of Shrikant over there. Everybody say, Shrikant, you can't. And Shrikant says, I can.
But whenever somebody says me, I can't, I say I can.
Yes, I can. Shrikant, you can't.
I can.
And one other famous dialogue of that movie is, he can't see. Okay, Shrikant. So he says, I'm blind. I can't run. I can't run. But the only thing which I have learned is, I can fight. And he was a fighter. Okay? And he has earned millions and millions of name and fame, So I request those who have not watched Shrikant, when I talk about inclusive education especially, this is a request to kindly watch Shrikant to actually understand. Can we have some other popular, very famous names? Yes. Pa movie. And some famous people. Helen Keller. Rain. Okay? Likewise, we have so many examples. So, focus on their abilities, not on the disability, and never ever, put an inferiority complex in some child. You are making the child conscious in front of the other peers. See, being a teacher, what is our focus? To put a smile on somebody's face. to make the child confident instead of putting all inferiorities in that child. Okay, putting tears to that child's eyes. Teachers learning to expand their skills, yes. It is not easy. It's not easy to handle such children. You need to explore your knowledge. You need to use the new resources, new technology, so that how to adjust with those children. Connecting with individuals' learning styles should be one-to-one, honoring the needs of the pupils equally, valuing other cultures and perspectives, celebrating diversity and individuality, nurturing shared respect and empathy. Next one, very important word, respect and empathy. Okay, learning knows no bounds. Anyone can stand and just tell me in a line, what does this picture tells us?
See, we can see a child that is on wheelchair.
Yeah.
And other cannot stand on his own and
Yeah.
using the sticks.
And the first one,
And
maybe?
the first one, maybe partially.
Yeah. Vision.
Vision.
Okay, vision. So, second child can be mute, third child can be deaf. But everyone is holding the hands together. Okay, they are holding the hands together and they are in the same time zone. Next, so learning knows no bounds. We are together, we can do it. Next, the 10 major themes of inclusion. Provision of information, we all should be well informed. Physical features, inclusive school policies. Okay, when I talk about the school policies, I think it is decided by the government, I don't know how for yours, that each school should have a ramp. Normally we have the stairs, okay, but we should have the ramp also. Suppose if there is such child, how do we carry the wheelchairs? So ramp is a must in all the schools. The IEP, student interaction, staffing and personal, external links, assessment of achievement, curriculum, teaching strategies, everything which is related to inclusion we should know. Next. Okay. This is also an important major interventions for IE, identification and enrollment, assessment, distribution of aids and appliances, corrective surgery, curriculum adaptation and distribution of the Braille book, okay, celebration of World Disabled Day, training of teachers, community, people and parents, awareness creation, barrier-free environment, and providing transport and escort. Okay, so that should be the consideration. Next. Inclusion requires a teacher to believe that all students have something important to offer in the classroom and that we really are better off learning together. Next. Okay, what is a teacher's role? Very important. Teacher's role in inclusion, that is a belief, involvement, strong knowledge base. Okay, next. Okay, I'm running fast because of the time. Learning outcomes, build a better understanding about diversity and inclusion in the child care setting while talking about the race, gender, and ability. Understand the importance of promoting inclusion as an educator, knowing what are personal biases and educating ourselves. Next. Okay, wonderful, you can take the picture. This is the best slide. Do not look at the above picture but the bottom one. Exclusion means ones. Can you see the circle? With only the cream inside. And rest all, I will not give you the admissions. You are off. Okay? Segregation means one. What? I will give admission to the 90 plus to one section and others to the different section. Okay, this is B class and this is A class. Integration. Okay, I have given admissions to all, but all the 90% children will be sitting in the front. The cream will be sitting at the front, and those who do not want to study art and arts will take the back bench. And teachers focus on the children who are sit in the front. Okay. Okay. DrTPS is getting angry on me.
I don't
Okay.
want 90% in now.
So, where was I? So, okay. So, now, when you look at the picture on the top now, what does inclusion mean over here? We have included everybody. There is no discrimination. Okay, all are together, and together we have to treat them well, give the common lecture, and produce the common result. Okay, next. I'm just worried about DrTPS. Inclusive environment at work next. Okay. Benefits of including students with special needs, expanding friendships, teaching students without certain needs how to interact, tangible change in perception, students with certain needs scale, academic benefits. Next. Challenges. Next. Yes. Education for everyone. Let us not leave any child. Next. Yes. Keys to successful transitions, consistent schedule and routines, the 5-minute warning, practice, don't freak out when it doesn't go smoothly, try again tomorrow. They will learn just like they learn to count to 10. Next. And you can shut down.
Thank you.
You can shut down. Okay. DrTPS, are you ready with your panel? You need certain time? No, I'm done. It is over. So I am handing over the mic to DrTPS. He has already warned me. Thank you so much. There is one activity which we will be doing post lunch, which is related to this, but that is something, it is a surprise for you. You will really enjoy it. Over to DrTPS.
After completing your slide, you said, yeah, I was wrong.
Do you want me to continue? I can continue it for 2-3 hours.
So I guess all the panel members can come here. They know. They are already there in the group. This is the panel where I am chairing. That is on the child abuse, global perspective of I think the panel members are Kanjan Lamo.
You have left the tiger only alive.
Rekha, Himali, Shubha. That's what I told you. You are there. Shubha, Renoza, Manal, Denisha, Fazmina, and Vibha.
I'm not there.
You are not.
In this, I'm not there, no?
I don't think. Yeah, you are in the other one. I think. Maybe ask Masuda. In that list, you check.
This side?
Any side. You can take your side.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
You can
have
take any side. We have
first
two inside.
one of quite renowned educationists from Sri Lanka as one of our panelists. So I request Dr. Sujiva to kindly come and join us. She is the Dean of Faculty of Humanities and Education. So we are honored to have you over here, and let's see what learning we actually get from her. Most welcome, ma'am. Please join the panel.
Thank you, Dr. Shelley.
Welcome always.
what probably we will start because Dr. Sujiva, Professor Sujiva, Dean of Academics is here. Yesterday I was showing some books and asked anybody wants, and most of you did not respond. You remember that? You didn't respond, right?
No, we responded.
I was lucky you didn't respond.
No, I just raised my hand.
Yeah, raising hand is common. Everybody can do. This is the biggest problem with the teachers. They'll always ask only to raise hand, no actions. I believe in actions. Yesterday I did. I showed the book and then said anybody wants. They all raised hand. What do they expect is go and gift to them, which I never do. You want, you should run and come. That's what I do. Right? We'll check that. How many of you really want? Unless you move, things will not happen. So I guess the real author is here, and we want the real person who made this in Sri Lanka. Where is she? Your friend, good friend. Lakmali. All of you call. Lakmali. Louder. Not enough. She is not able to hear. Lakmali, come here. You have to receive the book. Sujiva can give. Yeah, Sujiva. Come in the front. It's co-authored by me and Sujiva. I decided when I come to Sri Lanka, I will write a book on Sri Lanka so that they all will come. Mistake was only few. And this is the book which she contributed to the Sri Lankan part, I contributed to the adaptive learning part. Got it? And Lakmali, stay, I will give you the adaptive learning part also to you. Yeah. This is the original book, Adaptive Learning.
I also did.
And this is the book on what panel discussion we have, the mindset mastery. Thank you.
I work with an organization called Aided Action, and we work with teachers, and we have a teachers network called in Hindi is known as GFECER Teacher Resource Group. So they have written these two books. One is about